And now, our feature presentation.
Now, that's how independent Elijah Muhammad is. He don't need you.
That's right.
So I'm going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not. And if you don't like it, keep on moving, because there's a day coming when you'll come back to it. Now, wait a minute. Don't need no applause. Just need your ears. Now, you know we live this kind of life. All of us. Ain't no, will the Holy One in there please stand up? So what I'm saying, since ain't none of us holy, I'm not talking down on you. I'm talking about us. Now look, every one of us has a weakness. Come on. The one in here that don't have a weakness, raise your hand. Look around. Ain't nobody raising no hand. Because everybody in here got a weakness. Now, if my weakness is whiskey, and I just come out the bar room, and I heard Mr. Muhammad teach, and I got some courage one day, and I threw down my bottle. Here I go now. You know, I dig this teaching. I'm going back and get my friends. Where's my friends? They're in the bar. So I go around the bar now. Hey, Sam. Hey, Tim. Hey, man. Hey, you're looking different. What's up, man? I went over and heard that man Elijah Muhammad. Oh. What's he saying, man? Run it down. Come on, have a drink. Oh, no, brother. I'm off this stuff. They give each other the eye, you know what I mean? Bartender, I know what you like. Give him a screwdriver. Tighten him up. But he say he don't drink. Put it down now. Say, run it down to me about this Elijah. They teach righteousness, huh? Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, the screwdriver's sitting there, he's looking at the screwdriver, and he's, you know. Before long, he says, you know, well, I'm only processing, I ain't too. So let me tell you something. The water that you come out of, don't be too quick to go around it. You'll find it'll bring you right back in. No, sister, that's not a good place for you to be. But I've known that the messenger will permit some to do it as long as he feels convinced of their strength, that they can stay in that environment and not succumb to it. He may permit you to do it. But that will depend on you and your letter that you write to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I have seen letters that he has written to different people. And he has said to some, okay, you do it at your own risk. Then he said to some, no, don't go. Now you may think he don't love either. But that one that he said don't go, he sensed some weakness in him probably. And the one that he said, okay, you can do it, but be careful, he senses strength in you and a determined idea to get that degree and do good for your people. Now if you got that determined idea and you can keep your heart away from the filth of the college, then go ahead and get your degree. All right? When the messenger talks to the black man in America, does he also include the Native American, the Amerindian? Since the black man in the United States, the Asian, and the Amerindian are all descendants of the original man, would it have been more accurate to entitle the book Message to the Black Man in the United States instead of America, or does he include the Latin and South Americans? Should the black man in the U.S. and the Caribbean man, as well as the Latino, the South American, the Asian, all be addressed by the messenger, since we all have the same European oppressor? When he says message to the black man in America, that covers the Americas. You understand? We are up north, North America. But you got a brother down south, in South America. You got a brother in the Caribbean. But the worst off of all is the black man in these United States of America. But when he finishes his article, if you read it carefully, he said, Elijah Muhammad, messenger of Allah to you all. And that includes the Latino. That includes the brother in the Caribbean. That includes what you call the Amerindian, which we don't use the word at all. We look at him as another black brother just like ourselves. And when you get closer into Islam, you will see that. We don't make a distinction between the Indian and the black man in America. We just look at all as the original black man. And Elijah Muhammad is the messenger not only to you, but to the Indians, as you call them, the Mexican. He's the messenger of Allah to the Puerto Rican. He's the messenger of Allah to the Haitian, to the Jamaican, to the Trinidadian. He's the messenger of Allah to the brother in Brazil, in Peru. And he's the messenger of Allah to the brothers in what they call Africa, in what they call New Guinea and Australia. He's the messenger of Allah to every dark man on the earth. And if the white man accepts him, he's the messenger of Allah to him too. Because he got a message in his mouth that if Whitey accepts it, he can escape something that's bound to come, but it won't necessarily have to come to him as it is today. I hope I'm making myself clear. Yeah? Oh, good. See, you don't mind me talking stern, do you? How did Master Farrakhan Muhammad manifest his power to the messenger other than protecting him all these years? What else would you need, brother? If you were a lamb in the midst of 4 hungry, vicious lions, and all them lions were hungry, but they couldn't eat the lamb, and everywhere the lamb went, the lion snarled, but the lion wouldn't bite. What other power would you need since you've seen them lions eat every other lamb that's been in the pasture? But there were many more things, but I don't think you could take it right now from the question you asked. I don't think that mentally you are developed enough or your base in Islam is strong enough to support some of the things that Master Farrakhan Muhammad showed the messenger of his power. He had to show him something to make him stand up here and call the white man a devil for 43 years. 43 years ago when Muhammad was preaching that the white man was a devil, brother, we didn't even want to think nothing like that. And if we thought it, brother, we'd go into a dark room, lock all the doors, close all the shades off, get under the bed, pull all the covers off the bed and pull them under the bed with us, and then under the bed we'd whisper to ourselves, he's the devil. And then look at the cover to see whether the cover would strangle us. That's the greatest showing of Allah's power, is his ability to protect his messenger in the midst of the enemy. Was there anything in specific that he showed him during the 3.5 years he taught the messenger that really showed the messenger that he was God? Well, brother, if the wisdom that a man teaches you that is superior to any wisdom you've ever heard from any teacher anywhere on the planet is not sufficient to make you know and understand that you're in the presence of God, I don't know what is. Now listen carefully, brother. Think now. Elijah Muhammad rose up. He challenged the whole world of Christianity. He challenges the world of Islam. He challenges the world of Buddhism. And his teachings about the grafting of the white race challenges all scientists and biologists. His teaching on life on the planet challenges the astronomers. His teaching on how to eat to live challenges every man that ever wrote anything on long life. But what scholar do you find coming forth to declare that Elijah Muhammad is a liar or that he doesn't know what he's talking about? Name one. Name one. You can't name one. And you can't find no one on the planet who will stand up and say, I taught Elijah. But yet what he teaches beats everything you got in the college. The way you write, brother, you write pretty intelligent. So that means you must be studying. Why are you here? What did you come here for? What attracted you with your intelligence? Would you spend all this time listening to a fool? You know damn well I ain't no fool.